The talbiyah are the words that we recite, labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, inna alhamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. These are the words that pilgrims recite over and over again as they begin their Hajj and as they go through their Hajj and their Umrah. And I think it's important for us to understand where these came from, for us to really connect to what it means when we say them. Um, Ibn Jarir at-Tabari, he narrates in his tafsir that Ibn Abbas, he says that when Abraham had completed building the Kaaba, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered him, وَأَذِّن فِي النَّاسِ بِالْحَجِّ, that announce to the people that they should perform pilgrimage to this house. And there's no one around though. There's no one there. It's just him and his son. That's it. And so Abraham, he asked, like, how, Rabbi, how will my voice reach them? I don't have the capability of getting this message to everyone. And at that point, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, your job is to call, and my job is to make it reach. I think what's so profound about that is in life, sometimes we look at our limited capacity and resources, but that's not what we should focus on. We do our best and let Allah do the rest. That's what we have to learn how to do. And so that's the lesson being taught here for me. The next thing is, look at the words that we're saying. We're saying, I'm here, labbaik, I'm here. We literally say, I'm here, I think 3 or 4 times. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. 4 times we say, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And for me, what this reminds me is that presence is one of the greatest gifts that you can give anyone. And it's actually the greatest gift we can give back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. In the time that we're so distracted and everything is pulling our attention, the greatest thing that you can give to other people, but in this case, the greatest thing we can give to Allah is to say, I'm here. And so it reminds me that I'm here at this auspicious time, this amazing place, this sacred ground, and I'm saying to myself, I'm here. It's almost as if I'm saying, I can't believe I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And it's a really, really powerful thing to really reflect upon. But let's talk about some of the rulings regarding this. So it's really interesting. We need to understand this is a really simple aspect of it, but I want everyone to kind of understand some of the rulings and things we need to observe. So your talbiyah, or this chant that we're going to say, is going to begin right after you start your ihram, meaning right after you start your intention. You're going to start doing talbiyah. And honestly, guys, this is the best form of worship to do once you enter into the state of ihram. You're just repeating it all the time, all the time, all the time. From the moment you put on your ihram or make your intention, all the way to the point where you get to the Kaaba, you're going to be saying this, labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. This is the best form of worship during this time. And you're not going to stop doing this until you actually see the Kaaba for the first time. That is the moment you're going to pause this talbiyah. And now it's time to focus on prayer and supplication to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Other than that, this is something you should do as much as you can. This is something that you should just constantly be reciting and repeating to yourself and reflecting on how amazing it is that you are here at this great place, surrounded by all these great servants of Allah, answering the call of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam. So this is a pretty simple but deep aspect of the Hajj, and may Allah allow us to complete it and do it to its full, what it deserves from us. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.